I'm gonna start with what I think is a pretty obvious one, and one that everyone has already been talking about a bunch. I think we're getting Jimmy versus Jey. I can't really get into night one, night two, because I don't know how they're gonna work it up. I was reading some stuff earlier this week that like apparently Seth and Drew is gonna be the co-main event for night two, so we're gonna see both world title matches. Apparently, maybe from what I'm hearing. So I don't know what that means for night one. I mean, obviously the tag match is likely going to be night one. That'll probably main event that night and everything. And I imagine that the women's matches maybe will both go night one and then men's are night two. Who knows? Might be all rumor. This card series to change, whatever. So I can't get into night one, night two, but I think we're definitely getting Jimmy versus Jey. And I kind of want it in like I want a tribal combat match.
Yeah, something.
I know that wasn't like a big deal. I feel like when the first tribal combat match came around, I was like, on streams and stuff, we were talking just like, what the hell does that even mean? It's all just a no DQ match, whatever. But I think, especially if they're going to put that on night one, and with like the tag match having like the stipulation that like if Rock and Roman lose, like Bloodline, everyone is banned from ringside. Like, cool. Then with that going anyway, maybe you put Jimmy and Jey night one tribal combat. Solo gets involved in some way. All three of them kind of just get too beaten up to do anything night two anyway. On top of Rock and Roman maybe losing or whatever, and then we go from there. But it's a match we all want. I mean,
oh my god,
that face off to start the Rumble was like such a tease, and we all wanted more. So just give me what I want.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Batista. I think it's just something you want. Again, we discussed it, in a previous stream. Blood one-on-one. You don't see that often. You see Jimmy and Jey. They're not at the head of the table, but they are right there. And this is what you want. I mean, yes, the focus is, the Bloodline story and Jimmy and Jey, as well as Roman and The Rock. But, is it too much Bloodline? I don't think so. Just because we need this match. I want this match.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you can do here. Have a match and then they tag together, something, and maybe not at the end of the match, they shake hands, but something along those lines, maybe get them back together. I would really, I would love to see that because I don't think they're being wasted, but like you see Jey once in a while, Jimmy's always in the background with Heyman and Solo. It's time, man. We know what they got, they showed it the past 3 years with the Bloodline storyline. They are good on the mic. They're great in the ring. And how can you not? How can you not want this?
And that's what I mean. Like, so maybe even if it is like, like too much Bloodline or whatever, it's been too much Bloodline for 3 years now. So like if we give us this, like, let us really just nail home. I mean, assuming Cody is finishing the story this year officially and Roman's dropping it.
Yeah.
Really give us the Bloodline imploding, get Solo involved in some way where, he's been backing Jimmy and Roman the whole time. And maybe for whatever reason, he backs Jey, or maybe he just gets in there and just beats them both up. Just like, you're both idiots. Like, I don't know. What are you doing? We're family. Like we're all blood. What are we doing here? Really have it implode. Like, and it might be like too much because we've had so much for 3 years, but like, if we're going to blow it up, whatever, let it happen.
Yeah. Yeah. And the family aspect too is there, I just, for me, it's just like, what do you do? It just can't be singles match, right? Like, yes, it can be, but it's like, you need something. I'm not saying you need a Rikishi or you need more of the family members, but it's got to be something where anything goes. And, maybe it's what you said, combat, Bloodline combat, whatever the hell it is. But, tribal. Tribal. That's it. Tribal combat. I'm looking forward to that. And I feel like it's got to happen, right? Like they kind of teased it at the Rumble. So, let's do it.